Hey, what's up, everybody? Wardrobe here, and I should have been prepared to do this, but I just realized that I wasn't. So please bear with me a moment as I get Vassal back up here. There we go. All right, so now we're sharing the screen, and we do not need to see my face. I am play testing Fighting Formation's 29th Infantry Division for not really for GMT, I guess it's for the designer and developer. Kai Jensen, Jason Carr. I don't know who else is officially part of it, but I am in turn 2 of this scenario. I posted a little 17-minute kind of talk after the first turn. So the Americans have to take and hold these 5 control points. They have 4 of the 5. Oh, I don't think, did I give them all the points for that? Yeah, it's 5 points each. And then there are points taken away for units. So what is the dead pile? Okay, so there's just 2. So, so 20 minus, it's actually minus 4 for each unit. It should be 16. Why is it back up to 20? Or is it 8 per hex here? Let's see. Oh, it's 8. Okay, so 8 times. Oh, I think I did that actually. VPs are, so I have 20 VPs. I have 4 times, that'd be 32. I don't think I moved it after. So let's see, I had 24 and I took 3. So yeah, that makes sense. So that's why it was there. So now I need to take it up another 8. So it needs to go up to 8 here. And I think it says 20, but I don't know. Let's see. Can I increase that? I don't think I. Oh, I can. Cool. I didn't think I could do that, but it is there. So that's cool. Okay. So 28. So they have 28 right now. Germans got a lot of work to do to get this back here. This is the main German reinforcement force. They came in on these gray hexes and just jumped into melee. And I'm having so much fun with it. I just wanted to get on here. So I'll stay on here for about 30 minutes and see how much I can get done here. I'm right in the middle of meleeing here. So the U.S. activated to fire. So I'm doing all the melees first. So this U.S. rifle here is going to fire, and I think it said that the defending unit gets to choose which one he fires on. So but let's make sure I got that right. I'm really trying to get the rules right here. I feel a lot of responsibility to get this played correctly. Oh, I need to make it so I can see comments. So please let me know if you're on here. Soon we're live and everyone can hear me and all that business. No comments yet, and I have no one watching, so perfect. All right, just the way I like it. Okay, just kidding. All right, let's go to, I guess I can stall while, okay, no, melee. So melee fire. I felt like I read, when a melee is announced by the X player, the opposing player selects any one of his units in that hex to be the target of the attack. So what happened up here, the first thing was this this tank fired on the veteran, pinned the veteran, and the attack by the veteran immobilized the tank. So the rifle will fire, and I think as the German, again, I will say I might, oh man, I might actually have him fire on the MG42. All right, so we look at the melee table. So they have melee tables. and it is a rifle, which is the same. Oh, it's on. Wait, let me actually see what it takes to get this. It takes a 11 on 2d10. It takes 11 or higher to you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go against that veteran. It's an 11 or higher with the machine gun is a 6. So I rolled 6 and the hindrance is 1 default. So he misses. The Germans will pay 0. So to return fire. Now, I am a little curious. I do need to write this question down actually. If the when does the US become inactive? So they deactivate when they're done, but do they do that after op fire or before? Because technically they're done, but we're kind of still in that motion. So I'm going to say they stay active until after all op fire. Because like if you were moving, you stay active as you're taking fire as you move. You only deactivate when you're done. So I'd say you stay active during op fire or melee fire or whatever you want to call it. So I got this new mouse and I scroll way too much. So I apologize in advance for the excessive scrolling. Okay. All right. So the rifle missed and I, yeah, I'll probably just have that veteran attack him because veteran probably going to be the same firing against a rifle. Oh, wow. Dang, dude. It's a 12 or more, but I get to roll 2d12 because it's a platoon going. I wish there was some benefit of elite or something. You need 12 or higher. 2d12. I roll 16, and he retains rate. So he takes a hit. So, and you apply a hit marker, and he's broken. Whoa. I thought these hit markers sat on top of the counters, but they do not. That's interesting. I just made a comment because they sit on top of the vehicles and it blocks some of the sight. So that is that. Now he deactivates. Oh, and I know how to do that without the key here or without the mouse. And then the veterans are still active. All right, this machine gun. Now this, I need to relook at this. Now I could fire into this melee hex, but I'm not going to do that. I think this machine gun will fire in this stack here. Now, this is what I have to clarify, and I think I've kind of forgotten. I haven't fired into a multi infantry unit. Hex in a while. And I think a direct fire affects the whole hex. Okay, I keep missing the page where fire's on. Okay. Ammo type, targeting, attack dice, tactical, defense totals. Targeting, pivot. Roll attack dice, defense totals. And affected units defense plus its cover. All fire defense rolls for one attack must be made before the next attack is announced. If the fire attack does AP, was HE, one at a time, active player first for each of their sighting markers. So yeah, we roll one each. So it's going to be one fire attack. So you want a really good fire attack. So this M19 machine gun is firing into this hex here. So this guy firing here. He's firing at 8 at 5. Look at the fire chart, which I do not have pulled up. I need to pull that up. I got to make sure that I'm actually streaming here. Oh, I got 2 people watching. Let me know who's watching. Comment. I need to pull up the charts here. Make sure there's nothing else I'm doing here for direct fire, assault fire, long range, extreme range, short range. So they are going to go up to a D12, minus 2D into flank, and -1 to flank new playtest. Okay, and so here we go. So it's 8 plus 8 plus 17 is 25. So that's good. So I've been putting this up here to remember. Okay. And now everyone's going to roll. We'll just go top to bottom. Now that building does make a difference here. So let's go into terrain and see what it does. Building is cover is 4. So now that everyone's adds 4 to their defense, so they're at 16. Now they're going to roll 2d10. So 16, 17, and 21. So they're going to take a hit. See what I mean? It's like, this new mouse is, all right. So he's just shaking. That's not bad. This guy, he's 16 as well. 16, 18, and 25. And it's 25. So do I need to be higher or lower? If it's the defensive is greater than or equal to, so no effect. So no effect. Nice. Okay, next one. 16, 17. I'm rolling. Wow, the same exact roll as the first guy. So apply hit marker to my veteran. This is not good. Pinned. Okay. And my little broken up guy here, 16, 19, 24. He also takes a hit. Dang. What is going on here? Okay, wait a minute. What? Man. And that's broken. That's not good. So now I can return fire on that unit with one of my guys. And it'll be that veteran that's just pinned. So he's going to roll. So this guy will fire on this guy. And so the attack is 22. That's going to be 35. Nice roll. And they are still maintaining rate. So that's good. And so their defense is 9 plus 9 plus what again? 9 plus 4. So it's 13. 13 and another 1. So 14, 19. So he is going to take a hit. Pinned. Now he's on top of him. Now this guy goes Control Shift A, and so he's fine but pinned. Okay, so now that's done. This guy, I need to check line of sight. Nope, he won't be able to hit him. What's in? I could shoot into that one. So I don't think I can hit those guys because I think it's going to go through that building. So if I go line of sight from here, yeah, I mean, it's going to go through that building. Whoa. Oh, that's not good. So it goes right through that building, and it touches that building there. So it touches this building, which is outside of the hex. It's not touching it in the hex, but I might give him that. But this one's definitely hitting as it's going in. So to me, this is blocking because it's in that hex. So I do have a question about that. I think I read it and it's clear. These are Jensen rules, and they say it, they say it. So he can't hit anybody. Oh no, I'm not going to fire into my own melee. I don't think. Well, he's a single. He's broken. Maybe I should. I'm doing it. So what do I got in here? We got a machine gun firing 8 over there. So it's a range of 5. He's fine. I roll a 12. So it's 20. So attack 20. It's like this control marker. This is a pain in the butt. There we go. So 20. All attacks are rolled separately. And so this guy rolls first. He is a 15. Nope, 16. He's a 16. Rolling 10, 16. 16 and 5 is 21. So he is good. All right, see? So he's good. This guy's 16. And 13 and 16 are 29. So he's good. This guy's 16. 18, 24. He's good. Oh, goodness. And another last one. 16 and 4 is 20, and 23. He's good. Wow. Okay. Someone going to return fire on him? Sure. So I guess the machine guns are really good for long range. I'm going to wait. Can he fire? Yeah, it's only one thing. Okay. Oh, he can't fire out of there. These guys can't fire out of there, but these guys can't. Okay, so they're not going to take any shots from any Germans. So that's good. So now this, so he flips over. So he flips to deactivate. And now this guy, he's going to fire 10. He's going to fire another 30. So he's going to be 23. So that's an attack of 23. And 23 against, so again, against his own guy. 16, 20, and 28. He's good. Is that right? 28's good. Yeah. 16 and is 26, and that's a cock guy. Yeah, he's way good. 16 plus is 19, 29, and 16, and yeah, he's fine too. All right. No one can fire back on him, so that's good for the Americans. I almost eliminated him. What do I need to do? Deactivate. Okay. No one's having to. Okay. And now these guys are going to do the same thing. Same fire. So 8. 5 and 8 is 13. So yeah, these guys, they're not going to fail it. No one can fail it. 13. I don't think you have to roll. So he just failed. 10, 6, 16, and 22. Attack of 22. How big is this? Do I need to zoom in here? When I'm done with this fire, I'll check the notes here. I got one more fire, and then I'll check see if there's any comments. I hope there are. Please let me know who's watching. So I attacked at 22. So defense, he's starting at 16. 18 and 9, he's fine. So the American guy's in there fine. 16, he's fine. Rolled 13, 16, and 13, he's fine. And 16, and yeah, wow, dang, dude. Okay. Wow, that is super ineffective firing. What am I doing here? Gosh, keep forgetting to deactivate. Okay, so that section's done. Now this guy will fire here. See what I like there? See what that's doing? That column marker is covering over, and I don't think I can move it. Like that column marker is a part of it. So anyway, so this tank will fire. So the question is, do I want to fire into this building or fire these guys in the open? I'm going to fire in the guys in the open. I fired at 13 down here. Oh, let me zoom in. Does that help? Let me get rid of this player aids. All right, you can see what you're seeing. All right, who do we got here? I can see the thing. Patchwork pictures. You are number 1. Charles, you are number 2. Patchworks. Hey, Patchwork. So each infantry unit is a platoon, and with the machine guns, they represent what size? All right, so the if they have 1 dot here, like this machine gun, these both guys are squads. They have 1 dot. If they have 3, like this machine gun 34 up here, and the veteran, they're a platoon. and the tanks are, you know, platoons or troops or whatever you want to call them. So it's right now it's one tank in that hex is one tank and 2 platoons of infantry. So now we have one tank firing his gun into a hex quite full of people. Oh, another one with a guy. Wait, I don't remember them being I don't want to shoot in there. I do not want to eliminate that guy because he's got that hex right now. So I think I'm going to fire into these guys who are fresh. Now here's a question. Let's see if you can see him. Bloom, bloom. Yep, you can see him. I didn't know if that building there was blocking it. If that, yeah. So that's what those represent. I know Charles was on here. He had some issues with this when you break it down and all that. I have some thoughts on that. I mean, they are less effective. It's harder to lead them. It's better in melee. So there's some things with some strengths and stuff that it's not just Charles, other people have. But anyway, Charles can share his things, and Charles got videos on it too. But I'm glad you're both here. So okay. Anyway, so that tank is going to fire into this thing. So you take the white firepower because that's again HE or whatever, and he's going to take that. He is right next to them, so he can roll D12. Defaults at D10. If you're right next to him, it's D12. There's other reasons they can go up and down. They're going to fire that tank, so you're going to add 13 to a die roll of 2D12. Oh, and I rolled a 2 and a 5, so that's 7. So that's only a 20. So it's going to be another ineffective shot. That's really bad. 20. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be good. And they're in buildings, so it's good. They're all default to 16 defenses. Their defense here, this number here, 12 plus 4 of the building is 16. So they started 16, rolling a D10. And I'll start top to bottom like I had been doing. Well, this guy can go back down to save things. Okay. So this guy, boom. So a 3 and a 9 is 12, and 12 is 24. He's fine. Bottom, middle one, 6, and 12 is 18. So he actually is going to take a hit. And not eliminate squad. He's going to apply a hit marker. He's pinned. So you can see here, it's got an M. He can't move, and he rallies at an 8 or better on a D10, 2D10. And then the bottom veteran. So these are squads here broken up, and that's another 6, and that's 18. So he's also going to take a mark. So that was effective hitting. And he's suppressed, so now he can't fire. Rallies on a 10. And so that was a good shooting text, as it were. Okay, that's interesting. These guys up here, I would have used them to fire back. So now this veteran here, I guess the one that can fire. So the top one, we'll just go with the top one, 8. We'll fire back into the, now this is an M10, so he actually has a morale value, you'll see here, of 13. Tanks don't have morale values because if they're fully enclosed, but M10s have a top. So they're going to take the D12. He is mixed up in buildings, but he is in columns. So how does that affect things? Does that impact his shooting as well? Huh. I thought firing into column, there was some advantage. Like I thought it was bad to be in column and get shot at. I don't think it's going to be a vehicles in column, melee minus 1D when firing, plus 1D when being fired at in melee only. Cover, possible cover reduced to 0. Ah, so they've got no cover. Okay. Well, that makes sense. They're in a building. So, okay. So they're firing on this one M10. And so 8 plus 2D12, 12 and a 1. So one of the dice is a 1. there's always a default hindrance of 1. If I was firing through smoke, there's a hindrance of maybe 5 or whatever. So if one of the dice is 5 or less, you miss a shot. So it makes it really hard to hit something. Well, the default is 1. And I rolled a 1 on one of the dice. I rolled a 12. I saw that first, like, oh yeah, he's got a good hit here. It's going to go down. And a 1, he misses. So, and a 1 makes that veteran spent for this time. So he is spent. And then we knock them back down. So just he is spent. And this guy deactivates. They know the Germans did not have to pay for any of that op fire because there is this command marker here. 1, 2, 3. Now I thought this command marker, I placed it such that everyone was in command. Did I move that at one point? All right. Well, these guys up here will cost something. Your range is 3 of command. So he's spent. Now, when does that spent come off? I think it comes off at the end of that fire. All right. Yep, that comes off at the end of the fire. Okay. All right, so that was the Americans. They have 3. I could rally. No. Whoa. Oh, rally's 3. So here are my tokens I have to spend. Well, whatever I do, I'm going to spend 4. I have to spend 4, and it's going to take me into the German. Oh, no, wait. Oh, that was the end of the German. Now, Germans have initiative. I'm sorry. Germans have initiative. Germans can fire. Yeah, Germans are going to fire. Yes, 100% they're going to fire. They're going to put this guy over here. It's going to cost them 4. I'm sorry. I thought it was the Americans. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now the Americans have the initiative. That probably won't last long. Although they probably won't have to pay for anything. Now, problem is, I got these guys out of command here. So if they want to fire, which they do because they're in melee, I swear I put that command marker. I guess I didn't. So it's going to cost them 2 points. So who do I want to activate? Well, I want to activate all these guys. Wait, okay, hold on. Did you not all see? Wait, was there not a guy in that hex? Or was that down here? Oh, holy crap. Oh, that was that guy over here. Oh, geez. So I could have fired into that hex. Okay. Well, anyway, we're going to activate these guys for free. Okay, I do not know what's going on with this mouse. This is driving me bonkers. Let's activate these guys for free. Activate these guys for free. Activate these guys for free. Who can fire? Not everyone can. That's going to be a problem. And then we're going to pay 4 points to activate these guys. And okay, I can. All right. Well, so I need to pay 4 points for that because they're out of. Well, or I could use one of these things. I've got these things. So you know what? Let's use one of them. Didn't mean to draw an event because we're not using that in this scenario. So I can place it at any time. You know what? I might want to actually put it here on this pile. Right, so they're not going to cost anything extra, so that's cool. All right, so my pin guy is going to fire. Is everyone activated now? Okay, so my pin guy, let's start with this. My pin guy is going to fire. My pinned machine. Oh, no, I want to start with my veteran. So my veteran is going to melee fire into an M10, which is an 11. It is a platoon. It's this. Does pinning affect it at all? It doesn't appear so. He's not in column, so I need an 11 or higher to get a hit. 10 and 11 is 21, so that's awesome. So he's going to take another hit, which means he's eliminated. So he's going to go to the dead pile. Man, I got to talk to somebody about this mouse. He's going to go to eliminate squad, and that's going to be 3 points back to the Germans. So now this guy, and does anyone want to fire on him? He could take fire from this guy. But he could be busy with all these guys next to him, so I think I'm going to wait on him. Although they got fire. No one else can hit him but him, so he needs to... Though these guys could hit him. Yeah. I think that I'm not going to worry about this guy, so he's going to be fine. He's going to be deactivated. My machine gun, I'm going to wait. Let's have these guys fire. Oh, man, this is a lot of firepower. Doggone, dude. See, I broke these guys up. They're 8s, whereas the veteran platoons are 13. Now remember, you're adding that 13 is adding to a D10. So two to 2D10. So which is a possible of a max of 20. I suppose your average roll, I don't know, can you do 2D10? Yeah, you got the same thing. And you got 2 to 20. I mean, your average is going to be 10, right? So that 8, that's 5. That's a difference of 5 out of 2D twin. That's a 5 out of 20. I'm not doing the math right. That's 20% difference there. So 20%, give or take. So it's, 5 of 13 is not that. That's about 1.3, 1.3. So about 30%. Yeah. It's a 30% less effective shot at, losing that number because you're rolling on 2D10 or 2D whatever. So it's like, one of them was almost a third of the power, which kind of made sense. So anywho, let's fire. What's my biggest firepower? Those 11 machine guns. See, and now we're seeing, when they're activated, they can muster. So I can muster these guys together. I can go bam. Bam, bam, and I can right click. Oh. Huh. How do you... Huh. No, I just have to pull it from the roster, maybe. That's I'm going to deactivate and see you have to do it in that. All right. Well, I'm going to muster them up. What is that? MG42. An MG42. That's kind of weird. You can't combine them. Maybe. So then this guy, and this guy are all going to go back to the armory because they're not dead. He's going to be here. So that 17 is going to fire against that M10. 17. Ugh, that's not good. 17 and 6 is 23. Now, who knows? Maybe it's good enough. And the tank is a 15. Straight up 2d10, 15, 16, and 22. Oh, he's just under. He takes a hit. Do you already have a hit or not? He does not. Okay. Wait. Why do I have a mission command and a tactical command there? That seems odd. Oh, doggone. Why would I have done that? Okay, well, I did. So he takes hit marker. He's panicked. He cannot fire, so he will not be firing back. And the machine gun 42 is deactivated, and now this veteran 8 will fire on him. 8 and 12 is 20. And this is why the game takes a while. You just got lots of guys firing and stuff. So, and their defense was what again? So 15. He's good. Rolled 16, so ineffective. See, now this is maybe I want to combine them again because see the difference on effectiveness there, an 8. Deactivate. And no one can fire on them. Oh, can these guys fire on them? Hold on. Please hold. Blink. Link. He might be able to. Where are those guys? Oh, yeah, he can fire on them. All right, so this guy here, this machine gun, he's going to say, hold on. One, two, three. Oh, perfect, too. This lone veteran guy here will fire at his range 1, 2, 3. It's going to be 10. He's firing into the hex. He's firing into the hex. So that's one reason you don't want to be bunched up like that. So he's firing into the hex, and so he's firing 10, 2d10, 5 and a 6. So he is spent, but he did get the shot off. So, but that's 11, and 10 is 21. Is that right? Yeah. So attack of 21. That was my second guy, but everyone's gonna have to take a defense in this. So we'll just start at the top. It's wide open. 12 against 21. 12 and 13 is fine. Middle or second. 10 and 12 is 24. He made it. Next one. 2 1s. He's going to take a hit, this veteran. He's suppressed. He can't. Oh, he can't fire, and he didn't get a chance to fire. Bam. That's pretty cool. So he can deactivate, I guess. I don't know when that would happen, but. And then the last guy. 9 and 4 is 13, and 12 is 25. He's good. So, but that guy's spent. I think no one else can fire in there. So now this 8 will fire in that tank. You know what? I think that 8, 1, 2 will fire into this guy actually, and fire into that building. Now they're going to have a defense of 4. So I really need to roll high here. 8 and 14 is 22. So 22, both these guys are rolling at 16. Start with the machine gun. 16, and that 16 and 16 is wonderful. So he's fine. 16 and 26. Yeah, he's fine. So everyone's fine there. Shoot. Why did I roll on the machine gun? I don't think I rolled a 3. So, yeah, the machine gun will fire back on him. So the machine gun here will fire on this stack here. He's at 8. Oh, he misses. He rolled a 1, and he's spent. Okay, and that guy can't fire, so he's deactivated, and that's it for that stack. So these Germans here, pinned and fires. I'm going to have to do some rallying here soon. The Americans needed to at one point, so Does anyone need to pay for any of these fires? They don't, because they put that 0 on top of them. That just wasn't not very smart. And I think the command marker has to move with them. So I might want to move a guy in there to grab that. I don't know what happens when the veteran. I'm not going to worry about that now. So the first veteran, the first two. So well, first two will fire, but the first one first. 8. Oh, I'm rolling d12s because I'm adjacent. 8, and he's not in column. He's in column. So 8 and 6 and 11. Okay, so 8, 19, 25. That's pretty cool. He's got a defense of 10 or 15. And I think it was 15, right? And yep, so 15 on 10. You need 10 on these 2d10, 3 and 4, 7. He takes a hit. He is destroyed. Now we need to look at, we need to turn to hit marker pool. And this guy is 11-8 squad. And I need to find out. I think nothing actually happens with those. I think they stay there, but we're going to find out. We're going to give the Germans 2 more. 3 more victory points. 1, 2, 3. And let's pause a moment. And it's about time to stop. But I want to finish the firing here. Oh, hold on. That was the fire from that guy. So he is. Can anyone hit him? No. Can he hit anybody? No. Well, I mean, I could fire into this melee here. I got my own guys there, so that's just not going to happen. So, oh, no, I can fire in this guy. But first, let's see what happens. But first, let me take a selfie. Oh, man, I need to go to the comments here. So let's go to the comments. Someone can be correcting me on all the stuff I'm doing. Okay, no comments. All right, got one person watching. Appreciate you, whoever you are. I'm looking for command. So 431. Whenever a unit moves or advances, an active command marker showing its text may accompany it. Units may pick up and drop off friendly command units route. A command marker that exits the map, blah, blah, blah. An active command marker never be voluntarily moved. Involuntary capture. If an active marker at the end itself is captured, no friendly unit prevent the command immediately and then placed back in the counter mix. Oh. At the end of each turn, active command can also be eliminated by enemy sniper active or sent to the pending command box. Oh, shoot, man. All right, so this last guy that can fire. So this guy can't fire, so let's deactivate him. This guy, on the other hand, is going to fire into this guy. So 8, it's going to be an 8 into a building who's going to get a +4. So he's going to have a defense of 16. So 8 plus, he misses because it hits a 1. So he's done. So this guy, I think I'm going to wait to fire. I got these guys right next to me. I don't want to take that chance. So he's not spent. He is deactivated. I think we know these guys are not going to fire on anybody. So let's just go ahead and. Oh, yeah. I didn't do anything with these guys down here. I need to rally. I think there needs to be some rallying going on here. Both sides. Deactivate. All right. So now what's going to go to this melee here? First one will go in. It'll be veteran against rifle. So you roll a 12 or higher. It is a platoon. 12, 23, 29. That's really good. Oh, and he can't fire. So he's at a 9. No, shoot. Oh, there is no save. He takes a hit. He's dead. So he eliminates squad. Return to hit markers pool. That's a point for another victory point for the Germans. Yeah, so can this guy hit him? I think he can. So boom. Yeah, so you can hit him. So this machine gun here will fire. So you see his rate of fire is lower. So it's a little less likely to hit that 3. So he's going to fire first into there. So this is so now there's no melee. There's no guy in there. So you can fire, and he could fire anyway. So 8 plus 16 is 24. It's a nice attack. That's good to help. That could eliminate some people. And then start at the top. He starts at 15, 25. I mean, he just saves. So he's good. And the veteran attack. So these guys are still active. 15 defense and 17, he's good. And 12, 16 and 16 and 16 and 32, he's good. I did not see, what did I roll? I rolled a 24, so it's 12. I could have rolled a 3. I need to look at that. I need to pay attention. But the veteran he's deactivated because he did something. But these two guys did not do anything. So we're going to roll an attack. I think, oh yeah. Oh man, I got all kinds of yummy shots here. Gosh, man, I could fire and yeah, these two guys have here. Target rich environment, baby. Well, let's spin the 11. So he's going to roll a d12. So this 11, the machine gun's going to fire into the guy right next to him so that he can roll a d12. It's an 8 and a 4. That's 12. Plus 11 is 23. And they're going to roll a d12. They're at 16. Oh, yeah, 16 and 10. So they're fine. And is anybody going to fire on them? Yeah, I'm going to fire this machine gun again. Yeah, both these guys are spent. So that machine gun's going to fire again. I sure hope I didn't miss that. 8 and... Okay, so it's a 2. So he's spent. 8 and 2 is 10. So it's an attack of 18. So the first guy starts out at 15. You rolled a 12, he's good. Second guy, 15, 14, he's good. 16 and 8 is 24, he's good. So everyone's good there. So that was the machine gun. And now this bad boy here is going to fire on this guy that's adjacent as well. He's already pinned, and these guys are all going. What are these guys' situation? He can't fire. Both those guys can fire. Oh man, I got all kinds of guys in there. I got 3 guys that are going to fire on him. So yeah, so this guy. So I shouldn't have fired on him. 14. Let's fire into this hex here. Let's do it. So they're going to fire from here. This MG34 they're going to lay waste to this guy here. So. I rolled a 5 and an 8. That's 13 and 17 and 14. 13 is 27. And his defense is top guy 16. 16 and 11 is 27. He just got it. And the bottom guy 16. 16 and 5 is not going to make it. So he's hit. So he's going to get a hit marker. Oh, he's broken. That's strong. Oh, and I was going to use him to fire back. Well, you know what? He can't, so he's done. Yeah, man. Do I fire? No one can fire on him. I got to make sure I'm good. Well, I mean, No, I don't know. Does it matter? I mean, I'm going to get laid out here. So this guy's going to fire. So 8 plus 2d12 is and he misses and he's spent. Oh, that's huge. So I rolled an 11, 10, and a 1. So he is spent and I just eliminated it. Can I take that back? Shoo. This is interesting. This is how it goes sometimes. I'm telling you, man, I just really like this game. And now these guys are going to lay waste to this boy. How about 11? Well, let's start with 13. Can they hit anybody else? I don't think they can. So, I don't know. Can they hit anybody down here? Those machine guns can. So this veteran guy here, this guy here, will fire into this sex. Now they can fire out to double their range and triple their range, which I love. McMurray and I are all about that. So the D12 is going to fire. So starting at 13, he's just a 23. That is terrible. On 2D12. And his defense is 16. Yeah, 16 on D10. 16, 17, 18, 19. And he dies. So he is dead. Yeah, that's right. These guys could be firing on them. All these guys could be. It's going to cost them 1, though, but I should be firing on them. They need to be supporting their bros over here, and I totally forgot that. So, okay. Well, anyway, so this guy's dead. Another point for the Germans. Is he on the 0? Yes, he was. Thank you. So he misses 1. So he really should be on the 19. We're going to decrease. Yeah, so what's this guy got? Let's fire this tank. And he's got a range of 12 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to roll 20. He's going to roll 12. Oh, 13. So it's a 10 and a 3. So he is spent. What is happening with my mouse movement here? He spent, but I rolled a 13, so it's 25. That's pretty good. And all these guys in the building here, I could be eliminating some guys here. So he's at 15. 2d10 at 15. 6 is 21, so he is eliminated. This guy, 15. 19. He's good. Or 12, 15, and 12. Yep, he's good. Top guy here. So he's 16. 16 and 8 is 24. He is also, okay, so here's what happens here. He's already pinned. So he's gonna eliminate 1 squad of platoon, creates 2 matching squads. And one of them is pinned. And they're both done because they activated. And then this guy, 16 and 12. So he's good. So this guy survives. He can't do anything, so he can deactivate. Those guys are already deactivated, so we have 1 guy left to do something. And so he is going to he's going to fire down at this guy down here. 8 range, just no problem. So he's going to fire 8 plus, come on, nice and high. 8, what is it? What's his total? 11. 11 plus 12. 11, oh my gosh, 11 plus 12 is 23. And this guy's, yeah, so all these things here, these don't exist. Ignore those. Because I kept accidentally getting those when I would hit this guy. So this guy is a 12, and I rolled a 23. 12 and 11 is 23. Oh, no, that's 11. Yeah, 11 and 12 is 20. Oh my gosh, she makes it. So he spent, this guy could fire on him. He's immobilized, but he can fire, and it's a range of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's also 5. And he's going to roll. Oh, that would have been a point for him to fire. So let's do that. That goes back into the German side because they have the initiative card. Man, look at all the stuff that's happening. I was just trying to finish off this thing. This is what, there's so much stuff happening. I mean, this is like, it's like a freaking battle here. So this guy's going to fire back into that hex. He's firing at 12. He's going to roll a d10. 12 and 16 is 28. Oh, this is good. This could be bad for Germans. They need to, and I rolled an 8 and an 8. So he is fine. I think, is it like 5 or something? 3. So he's good. So boy, this is not going to be good. So it's 16. No, 15. Top guy's 15. Ooh, man, 15 and 19. He's good. So let's deactivate him. He's now, see, so being active, change it by 1, his defense. So that's big. Okay, so 12, 16. So he's at 16. That's 22 and 23. So he is now takes a hit. He's broken. Yeah, they need to rally. And this pinned guy, 16 and 3 is 19, and that's 28. So he makes it. Broken guy, 16 and 9 is 25, and 2 is 27. He is dead. Oh, yeah, look at that. I love it that it keeps track of that. So boom, and this broken goes up to one of those guys. So, you know, I love it. Fantastic. Now, does that end the German activation? I think it does. So now all these spent markers come off. Is there a spent? Oh, yeah. Let's see if this works. Boom. All right. Dang. Oh. Did I pay for both those? No, because he was sent at the 1, I think. Yeah, so 2. And this guy did not fire on anybody. Wow. I think I'm going to rally. I think that's the next thing the Germans are going to do is rally. So, you know what? Doggone it. See, this is what I mean. I can't stop playing. I'm like way over to what I wanted to do here, and I'm super pumped about this. So, I'm like right at an hour. All right. So let's, I'm just looking at the things here, see if there's anything on the charts to talk about rallying. I don't think there is, so I'm going to have to look it up in the book. Rally 24. I think it's pretty straightforward, but I don't know if buildings give you anything. Melee impacts you. Page 24. I think I put a token on this guy. Well, let me tell you. Oh, hold on. It might be worth. Gosh, an advance would cost me 7. But I could take those two. They're eliminated. That would be huge. Cost me 7. I think I might need to advance. So what? All right. All right, I think I am going to stop here because I was going to rally, but I think I need to advance. But these guys, yeah, these guys are hurting, dude. But I can eliminate. I've got to advance. Maybe I only advance with those two guys. That's going to cost me 7, or I could just move into it. I mean, does it? Do they? How do I take it? Is it at the end of the command? Markers 7, page 7. This is big. So this is. I will wait and do this, but page 7. If an active command marker ever finds itself in the name text as an enemy unit and no friendly unit is present, the command unit is eliminated. All right, well, so 4. So it's going to send it into the Americans. And maybe I lose a unit, but it would be worth it to get in there, and then I can worry about rallying and stuff. Because that's 2 markers. I have no idea what I'm doing with 2 markers in there, but now it's dumb. Now it's just dumb. And there's that would be, and they can't move. He can't fire. Oh, maybe I should just go in there and use that guy. All right, I'm sending this suppress guy into that hex who will take fire. But it's going to cost him, but I will fire on him. You know what? I won't. If he's already suppressed, I'm not going to fire on him. Because it doesn't matter. And I don't want to give points to them to do something. So, yeah. Okay, so, all right, so I'm going to do it now. See, I can't help myself. So I'm going to spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy is going to move into there. And the suppression goes with him. Whoops. These 2 are immediately. Activate. Well, let me think. Do I want to activate anybody else to move? I could move. Well, see, I kind of think I want to keep him. But that's going to cost me points. If I move these guys, it's going to cost. Oh, wait, no, because I put a command here, so it won't cost him anything. So if I move these 2 guys, I don't need to move them to get closer. They do need to move to get in better defensive position. The Americans got a lot of guys coming on. Look at all these Americans guys, but all this stuff's happening over here. It probably wouldn't hurt to get these guys all kind of set up to, defend this town over here so they don't freaking lose it again. So where can I move? So it'd be 1. So let's activate both these guys. And maybe I can get some guys moving here because he couldn't hit him. I don't think he could hit him. It's going to be tight. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's activate. I think having that command marker also helps with rallying as well. Deactivate first because oh, that's funny. When you activate him, oh, interesting. Okay. And all right, and let's activate this guy. Who else is activating? Anybody else? No one in that. No one there. Yeah, I need to get those guys. All right, so 1, 2 plus the thing is 3. Can anybody hit him? Yeah, I might need to get some asset cards too. Both sides maybe need to kind of regroup a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Is there move 11? Wait a minute. That's their defense. Wow, I suddenly forgot how much they can move. It was embarrassing. Basic thing forgotten. Yeah, it's 5. That's the number on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I don't want to move into those buildings yet because they can see them. Oh, this guy can't move. Okay, so he can move. So he's not activated. One. 2, 3. 4, 5. Check line of sight. You can check it at any time. Oh, he can see in there. So crap. I can fire once, it'll cost 2. So this platoon will fire onto there. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be a D8. All right. Is it worth firing? 16 plus 8. I mean, I don't know. 16 and 8, 6 and 3. So he's spent, but he gets a shot off. So 9 and 25. Yeah, that's good. I mean, you can. And his defense is 11, force 15. 15, 25, 28. Yep, he's fine. Oof. Barely. So he's deactivate. And he's deactivated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bocage is what? For cover. Well, I mean, I'm not getting to fire anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'd fire D8. Oh, but it's 2 points. Did I move that over for them? I don't really want to give them another chance to do something, so I'm going to say so if this guy. Two, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if sorry, I got quiet there, but let's see if rallying. I think it helps if you've got that command marker on you. Minus 2D if it's a melee, plus 1D if you can claim cover of 1 or more, and plus 1D if it shares action with a friendly command marker. Well, either way, they get 1D. Here, this guy, I mean, I can claim cover. Not from all angles, but I can claim it. So I don't know if that counts, but I can claim cover. You got to keep it simple. It says you can claim cover. This guy can't move. This guy can move. And actually, they can claim cover in that hex too. So I think I will activate this guy, and he's going to move into here with the command marker. Okay. I think we determined he can't move, so maybe this little stack here is really hurting. Dang it. Can they move? They would take fire. If they move back here and oh, hold on. He can't move. He can't move. So these guys can't move. I need to move this guy top. He's doing just fine. Yeah, now I do kind of wish these markers were sitting on top of them. It makes it a lot easier. Shoot, they really need some help down there, dude. Oh, well, this guy, did he take fire? Because I could move him up into something else. He didn't have to stop there. Is it dumb not to fire on him? It is dumb not to fire on him. All right, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop doing that. This, I think, I mean, the Americans should fire on him, right? Because he's right there. He's surprised I could kill him. He's eliminated both these units. Now this guy will fire on him. He's adjacent. He's going to fire D12. He's not moving in the open, though. So he's not going to get that -1. Well, he said, oh, wait, they say it's on the move cost. per level increase cover, +2 firepower when firing downhill, +2 when firing uphill. I was not doing that. Someone said that the -1 cover versus unit for move or assault order. Okay. He fires at 13, so he keeps his rate. So it's 21 attack. And he's 16. And 25 and 27, so he is fine. So yeah, here's the problem. I need to take that as the Germans. I have to be aggressive and go take this down here. I guess I could go for one of these over here. All right, in long file. Boy, so sorry everybody. That was a long, much longer than I'd planned on. So there you go. Thanks, OG. Appreciate it. 12:20. So yeah, you were on me for a while. I've won. So thanks, OG, if that's you. Thanks for coming on, you guys, for helping out. We're gonna call it here. I went way longer than I said. Of course, that's what I do. So I went for an hour, not 30 minutes, because I just got into it. It was too much flipping fun. So much goes on in a turn. I mean, I still have 4 things left. Good Lord. So, all right. So who's got the initiative? The US does. So I think the US needs to move. Gosh, man, I don't know. It's just what's so tough, because it's like, you know what? All right, I can't get up there. I need to rally or move. I need to do one of the two, because I need to get going up here. The Germans have totally committed to attacking up here. They've taken they haven't taken anything, all that stuff. They've really wiped out this town, but they need to take that control to get 8. I mean, they still are. So, I mean, 8 would take them down to 11. So they're going to have to take some more units. I mean, the US has a victory if all they do is sit there. Yeah. So it's right now, the Germans need to be super aggressive. So I kind of wish. Yeah, man, I got to think through this. The Germans have to be really aggressive. The US can really bolster. I really need these guys, these troops over here. And what do I have left? Oh, yeah, that's how the Americans are going to be hurting. They've got 1 command token left versus the Germans 3. This will be interesting. Everything's going to cost the Americans a lot. They have lost a lot of initiative in this battle. They do. Oh, no, they have 2. Okay. Did I think I might have accidentally created one. Because let's see. I don't have it handy. I feel like they both were going to have 3. So I might have created an extra one. No, I know I put that guy on there to do something. So there's a 1. Well, either way, they have 2 left. 2 to 3. Okay, that's that. So yeah, these guys here, if I put it on this commander here, the US will go 1, 2, 3. So this guy could activate. There's no need for him to get crazy, man. Just hold that. Just hold it. They got to come get you. I mean, I could move the rifle over here into this bocage just to cover the side, or vice versa. Maybe put the machine gun. I like that machine gun having that range, though. He doesn't need range. The machine gun could go like over here. I mean, it's kind of interesting for the U.S. It's almost like just hang back, but kind of bolster this. Like, let them have that. They've got that. Bolster up the defense of these and this one. So maybe put a couple of these guys like over here to, somewhere. And then move the rest of these guys, which I kind of plan on doing anyway. Move them, down. These guys, get them to go up here. Kind of hang back and be defense, so they can cover, over here. The bad thing is there's not a lot of cover over here, so maybe someone over here. Like, I think I can abandon this because the Germans aren't going to get over there, so this guy can come up. There's only one guy in there. There's two guys, so he can come up. And these guys rushed in. So what's in this stack? 3 platoons. I got a company. They need to haul ass. If they can sweep around here, you got a company over here and another company. Yeah, basically. 2, not quite. Yeah, I got a company basically, this guy and this guy. These are my veterans over here. I kind of really feel like I want my veterans over there. I mean, they could get all spicy and get creative, but they lose points if they die. So they kind of need to husband their resources here. And maybe just kind of get up here and form a nice defensive perimeter around this. Like, come get it, Germans. You can have that. But I might send a couple of these guys down south here, on the table here. But so the question is, what do the Americans do next? Do they rally or do they move? I think they rally for 5 points. Because the Germans are kind of hurting right now, too. I also wonder about drawing asset cards. Because both sides are out of asset cards, because I just use them like bonkers to help with rolls and stuff. So I can get 2 assets, 3 assets, 4 assets. And if I'm paying 10, maybe I should. So the Americans are going to go next. I think I want to pay... I'm going to pay 5 to move, which will give the Germans initiative. I mean, the Germans need to rally too, frankly. And then what do the Americans do? They get assets or not? Because that's going to balance it. I think it's going to go 5, unless they do some firing with that moving. But I think the Americans are going to be smart and stay out of the way. But they might get some shots. So if they do that, so Americans pay this to move, Germans pay this to rally. The Americans pay this to... I think you get 3 assets. I need some tokens. I need some support for these troops. That's just it. That's interesting. I need support. And then I think the German does, in fact, take that, which I think should then put it about the 2 side, or give or take, for the Americans. And then that would end the turn. That would be 3 turns left to do stuff. So there's a lot of time left in this game. As you see all the stuff that can happen. Boy, I'm having fun with this game. Why don't I play this more often? Okay. This would be super tenseful with an opponent. Super. All right. I need to in the log file. Need to close that. And is it popping up here somewhere? Or is it just in the log file? I think it just ends the log file. Yeah, there's nothing to type there. Tomorrow, I will not be playing this. I am playing Day of Days tomorrow. I don't know if we'll go live. Maybe we should go live tomorrow. I'm playing with LBW Steve. And I hope I remember what I was going to do. Maybe I should take a note. Okay. You're all awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll We'll talk to you later. Thanks all.